think they're kind of dumb. They think they're like so good at everything.
How's it going? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're gonna find out what Swedes think about America. That's right. The original channel is called Let's Walk Around. So let's watch them walk around. It says in today's video, we're asking Swedes what they think about America and American culture and people. So let's find out. What do these Swedes think about us here in America, American culture? Links to the original videos down in that description section. As always, go check it out. And we're gonna find out.
I like guns, so that's a plus. They have a lot of guns over there.
That's not a plus. People use guns for school shootings. I'm sorry, there's a lot of patriotic Americans that'll probably hate me for saying it, but we need more gun control. I'm just saying. But it's a very divided topic around here, but I think they need to be certainly more regulations.
Well, I didn't like Trump at all.
For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live. They're probably they're dumb, basically. They have a lot of drugs and use. I don't know. Like.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Let's Walk Around. In today's video, we will be knowing that what a Swede think about America and about their culture. So, as we have seen so many other insights about different countries, that what do Swedish people think about them, and let us see that what do they have to say about America in this video. So stay tuned and keep watching with the full video.
I like the that cityscape. Like, that area looks pretty cool. Hold on.
I'm not a fan of the US at all. I don't really care for what they do. They got pretty terrible politics, terrible economic for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my favorite country in the world. Great movies though. That's probably the best thing about it.
True.
Yeah, they're kind of, oh my god, I'm gonna sound like so weird, but I think they're kind of egocentric in like their state of mind. Think about yourself first, and it's more, it doesn't like, you think about like volunteering and stuff like that. They have like that, but it's more like you think it in your own like way. Like you want to be more, yeah, it's good for college application or stuff like that, but you don't do it for yourself. They have a lot of drugs and use. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's actually pretty terrible. Like some of the homeless camps and stuff like that, there's a lot of drugs and stuff. I mean, it's really dependent on where you are, really. It's not as big. I mean, it is a problem, but it's not as bad like in the area that I'm at.
they smoke a lot of weed, but I don't know if that's true though. People do it in Sweden. It's more like silent down. Yeah, they have a lot of colleges, good colleges. I know many Swedes that want to like move to US and UK too, just because of like education.
You know, the thing with the education and the colleges, like, yeah, sure, there might be good colleges, but is it really good in the sense that you go broke paying for it? Like, you're paying for it the rest of your life. Like, that, it's just an insane cost. And most of the time that, not always, but a lot of times that when people get like a college degree, they don't always get a job in that field. They'll try and try and try, and then they'll end up at like a restaurant or something. It has nothing to do with what they got their degree for, because there's just not, everybody wants to have this certain profession, but there's not enough jobs in that profession to sustain it.
The US,
This
well,
this audio is all over the place. I'm gonna have to like adjust it and edit it because some of these people are quiet, some people are loud. Yeah, and I love the architecture here. I wonder what part of Sweden this is.
A lot of money on
they're
the
probably
military.
they're dumb, basically. I think they're kind of dumb. They think they're like so good at everything, and they are so proud of their country. Like everybody walks at home. People have like the American flag and everything. In
Not
Sweden,
me.
If somebody would have like the Swedish flag and sing the Swedish anthem all the time. That's just weird, but in the US it's normal.
also
I'm not like that. And again, there's going to be American patriots that's watching my channel that's going to disagree with me here. But I think it's propaganda. I'm not the kind of person that has American flag stuff everywhere. And you know, the only flag I own is actually a Dutch flag, to be honest with you. I was using it as my background for a little while. Somebody from the Netherlands sent it to me. Shout out to you. But I'm not the American patriot type. And of course, it's not everybody, but that's what they see. They see those American patriots that wave the flag and have flag stuff everywhere, and they wear T-shirts that are flags and stuff. It depends on where you are. The United States is very vast. It's very big, and it depends on your personality, I guess, too. You know, because we have a little bit of everybody here. You know what I mean? We have the diehard patriots, but then we also have like the kind of anti-government, you know, like me, right? I don't consider myself like that kind of person. I don't listen to country music. I'm not I'm not running around in cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, you know?
So I never get why they walk around with shoes inside. I will never get it.
No.
Honestly.
First thing that comes to mind is I think they're a bit more patriotic. Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Some are probably less patriotic than Swedes, but that's the first thing I can think of. And, yeah, a bit more focused on their own country than the rest of the world.
Okay, and in the USA, America, something that I've been thinking about a lot is their history lessons. They learn a lot about American history and stuff, but not much about other countries. And when I hear people ask American people what country this is and stuff, and they never get it right, and I'm like in shock because I feel like that's something they should learn in school. They never do.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. They don't teach too much globally. You know, there is some that's taught here, right? I mean, it's not completely as bad as people say, but it's very much focused on American culture, American history, and American geography. There is some like advanced classes in like high school and stuff that would teach about world geography, but it's more of an elective. It's not like a forced standard basic kind of curriculum. Like, you know, in grade school and stuff like that, you know, your basic history and everything is totally going to be focused on more American history. And a lot of it's propaganda as well.
And the US is hard to say something short about, but it has its issues clearly. But
Every country does.
at the end of the day, it's the land of dreams.
Yeah, the land of the dreams, because you have to be asleep to believe it, as George Carlin would say.
Actually, I don't know a lot about US because I never visited there and I don't have any friends from there. But I do think it's a bit like split somehow. It's very, I don't know. You can always hear news that are like bad or a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't really know a lot. So yeah.
Sorry, I thought somebody was knocking on the door. It's just my son knocking on the fridge over there.
Okay.
But I know people have very different opinions.
Oh, yeah.
In US.
And I feel like that's everywhere, though, really. You know, nobody's going to have everybody exactly the same, right? Everybody's going to have split opinions and differences. You know, it's just human nature. But, yeah.
I have a lot to say about America,
Yeah.
but it's complicated because I'm like half American. In the Netherlands, we know a lot about America. We see the politics,
Is he
we
Dutch?
see the movies, we see the a lot of it. Also, my country itself is westernized, so it's like we're American. We know more about America than some Americans themselves.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, I find American culture overwhelming. It's taking over everything. It's corrupting a lot of culture, a lot of traditions. Like if you want to go and eat some street food from the Netherlands itself, you cannot find it. The only thing you find is American. It's Burger King, it's McDonald's, it's Starbucks. There's no local eating places anymore. At least not fast food.
But was there ever Dutch fast food though? Like, is that a thing, or is it just like American people that made fast food, so then that's what spread? I don't know.
In the US, I like the US. It's a very big country with different.
It is big.
Different places, but I've been to Los Angeles and I like it there, and a lot of skateboarding there as well, which is really fun.
A lot of skate park. Yeah, I used to skateboard.
I like United States. Like they have amazing literature, which is kind of funny because their educational systems are not the best. So it's kind of weird.
It's because the smart people are the ones that are writing the books. The smart people, the dumb people that didn't go out and decide to learn about the world on their own, they're not writing books. You know what I mean? Nobody's really taught globally here so much. It's not as common, but there's certain people that decide to kind of break outside of the confines of the American propaganda system and decide to go and learn theirself. Like, I'm virtually traveling the world through these videos. There's some people physically traveling the world, but regardless of if it's virtual or physical, there is people that want to learn about the world. They want to see what's going on everywhere else. And most of those people have been aware of the American propaganda or have become smart enough, and those I think are the groups that have the books that they're writing and stuff like that. And I just love the architecture and everything here. Like everything there looks beautiful. I don't really know a lot about Sweden, but it looks like a great place to go. It really does.
I was born in Canada, so I'm
Okay.
Swedish and Canadian. So I can say that the United States, well, we burned down the White House in 1812. That's it.
That is true. I forgot about that. Now, was it we, like, as in Americans, or the Canadians that did it? Because I didn't know that there was ever any conflicts necessarily between Americans and Canadians. I might have to check into that. That's interesting.
I'm not a huge fan of the US. Just their political climate is, not.
I'm not a fan either, lady, to be honest with you, and I'm currently in the United States right now. I just don't have a choice. I'm just kind of like I was born here.
That great, and I don't like any part of their politics or like their political system in general.
Oh, yeah.
For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live, at least compared to what it's like living here. Yeah, and especially with things like healthcare and stuff, and just general safety, I would not want to live in the US.
America, I've never been. I like guns, so that's a plus. They have a lot of guns over there, and the cars too. You can drive around. Yeah, that's all I know.
Well,
Because you're about forced to drive around. There's not walkable cities so much, and public transportation is almost non-existent.
I didn't like Trump at all. I don't know how they could vote for him. I think they thought that Hillary Clinton would be the president. And so many didn't go out and vote because they, no, Trump, that's not gonna happen. It happened. And it went like shit because of that. Joe Biden, much better. More support for all countries than Trump shutting down everything. Biden is more for support and understanding with other countries. What more can I say about USA? Well, I don't think they have a good school.
No. Back to the Trump-Biden thing. I think Trump's better than Biden. They both suck. I don't like any politician. But if I had to choose, the lesser of the two evils, and I may get a lot of backlash for this, I'd rather have Trump than Biden. If that's the two I'm choosing from. Biden is straight up ruining this country.
Because I've seen some programs and they don't know where their own capital is lying in the country.
Yeah, that's true.
That is, I think they need better school. I think when they come to college and over there, then it's much better. They learn much more good things there.
But you spend the rest of your life paying for that college, and you're not even guaranteed a job in the field that you studied.
But it's a big country.
It
It's
is.
the biggest economy in the world. And I like that they also support Ukraine very much. That I like very much about Biden.
I like the
Yeah, I mean, there's good and bad everywhere. There really is. But what Biden's doing at the southern border with the immigration crisis that we're dealing with right now, it's wrecking the economy. It's causing a divide. And I think we're on the verge of a civil war here, to be honest with you. I wonder when this video was actually posted. A year ago. Okay, so yeah, it was before everything started going crazy. Maybe that guy would have a different opinion now. I don't know.
weather in the US. But I think it's
The weather? Okay, so if you're going to talk about the weather, where at? The United States is so massive. The weather can you could be in Texas or Southern California and have 80-degree weather, whatever that is in Celsius. I'm sorry, I don't know. And then over in like Maine or something, it could be like -10 on the same day. The weather is so drastic. We have deserts, we have borderline tropical rain, not tropical, but like subtropical rainforest areas. We have swampy bayous. We got, just regular like woodlands areas, and we have like almost Arctic. I mean, look at the difference between Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Hawaii is more like the Amazon, and Alaska is more like Antarctica when it comes to weather. So that's very, very dependent on where you are.
I like the weather in the US. But I think it's weird that you can't drink until you're 21. Because you should be able to go out and have drinks before that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
US is a very big country.
It is big.
And it's very nice and good food.
It's unhealthy food. Like we have a bunch of great food. I mean, we have food, styles of food from almost every country on earth, because it's, they say it's like the melting pot, right? Like there's so many different nationalities and cultures here within the United States, from different people from different countries that's brought their food over, but the food quality is not so good.
US is a very big country.
Everybody says big.
A lot of problem. They shoot people.
Yeah.
And the law about the weapon is not so good. So I think it's not good.
That was all from today's video, and we hope that you guys really enjoyed it.
I did.
And if you want to listen more street interviews, or if there is anything else which you guys want us to make videos about, just write in the comment section and just let us know, so we can also work for that as well. To watch more related.
Okay, so yeah, I just hit subscribe and I hit like. Why don't you guys go ahead and jump over to that channel and hit subscribe and like as well, if this is something that you're interested in. And so we got like what Swedes think about Norway and Norwegians. My favorite language is Swedish people. Okay. Most favorite language of Swedish. So is that asking what the Swedish people's favorite language are? Or is there multiple languages in Sweden? I don't know. But yeah, right here. The problem with such a question is that America is so geographically and culturally and economically diverse that any gross generalizations do not accurately reflect the spectrum of the American experience and its culture. Yeah, I agree a lot with that comment. Because again, what I was saying earlier, it's so vast. You got different cultures, like the cultures of Louisiana Bayou versus like Northwest Portland, Oregon, for instance, is drastically different. You got the Appalachian Mountain area, and then you got like the northeastern, like Maine fisherman culture. Like it's just so drastically different. Let's see here. It says the girl in the blue coat should think about her own stereotypes and gross generalizations before calling others dumb. I think it's universally known that Americans aren't the most culturally educated, the most globally educated. So I'd take no offense on that at all. I don't claim to be smart. I know I'm a dumb American, guys. That's why I'm on this learning journey. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Definitely hit subscribe. It just helps the channel grow. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers by summertime. That would be amazing. And if you guys could help me do that, that would be great. Hit share, drop a comment, and all that good stuff. And you guys have a super fun, awesome day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.